In the 1970s, the CIA had a top secret program called Project Looking Glass. They were literally trying to predict future timelines, and they would manipulate everything from people's thoughts. They used psychics to try to predict timelines, and they even had like machines, almost like AI predictor machines back then, that they would create little manipulative changes and see what outcomes they created in the future. The problem is after 2012, they could no longer make change to any future timeline because all the timelines were merging into one singularity called the ascension timeline. So back then, people were more linear, right? Their consciousness was quite linear. After 2012, we become full-blown quantum. So a lot of people think that this project was just abandoned. It actually went underground, literally. They knew in order to maintain control in the future, they needed to create crazy technologies like CERN, literally trying to smash together particles to manipulate the time-space continuum to try to create black holes, really divergent timelines to manipulate people out of the singular ascension timeline. These people have lost all control. I'm talking about the people that think that they have control over our planet, the so-called elites. And they're doing everything they can to make sure that your DNA doesn't activate. So talk about antichrist people and consciousness. 2012 was when the organic crystal time spiral of source anchored fully into the crystal core of Earth. So Earth is no longer holding up false structures in the architecture of the grids. This is why we see a massive collapse of all these artificial timelines of the false matrix happening everywhere. Even things like the Mandela effect, where we see that us shifting timelines to the organic one, or maybe things like crazy technologies like CERN, where we change something in the now moment, the future and the past also changes. It gets crazier you can ever think of. These rings, this is my rainbow halo because I've embodied many of these multidimensional layers, and you can too. For more crazy new Earth secrets, my link below for my brand new class, $69, ends today. And follow Earth 1111 for much more.